You see, something really good to do as a software engineer using AI is to challenge AI with clean code solution. And here it did a pretty nice solution to have the NOVA and health indicator. Basically, health rating and NOVA are like indicators for food, for what you eat, if it's good or bad for you. And it wrote the code like this. And it's okay, but it's not reusable. It's not in a function. So what I asked is to move it in label.ts that I already have in my project. So it's cleaner, more readable, because we have self-descriptive functions, and they are reusable because they are wrapped in a function that we can reuse elsewhere in a different file. And label.ts is basically like a utility file. And so I asked AI to do this, and now I have a clean option. So you have to think, like, of course, you can mention that in your prompt. Please follow the clean code guideline. Please make it in a clean way, in a readable way. You can mention this also in your cursor rules, which I already have, but it doesn't always do it. You don't have a guarantee. So by reviewing what AI did for you, you can challenge it and you can ask for a better quality code. And that helps to have a really good, easy to maintain software, and easy to maintain with AI as well, because it's also about writing code that will guarantee you to have a easy to maintain software in the long term, in the long run, thanks to AI. If you have a really messy files, even for you to read it will be harder, but for AI, from time to time, it can also be challenging to move things or to reuse the same function instead of having multiple same logic everywhere, spread everywhere in your code base. And that will make the build for your software, the build when you deploy it, bigger, and it will just be harder for AI too. So always think about reusability and how can I also follow the solid principle, for instance. So in my case, I wish you a happy AI coding. And yeah, this is basically what it did here for me. So I feel quite happy now. You see, nice solution that it did. So now I can, of course, have a look what it did in the label.ts. You see, now I have reusable functions. So I feel quite happy. Thank you. And I can accept that. Basically, it wrapped everything in functions. Here as well, you see it's not really, it's clean, it's okay, but we comment things, commenting our variables are not good. Our code should be self-descripting. Our code should self-document what it does, and we shouldn't add comments, basically. Like, if your code is clean enough, your code will say what it does, and so comments will be redundant. And here we have the changes, similar changes, and we move everything in the label.ts, that file. So I will accept all there, and yes, I feel pretty quite happy actually. So now we just need to commit to this, and it will be all done. All right, okie dokie. I'm not sure why it's not showing there. Still loading, so I will use the CLI, git CLI instead. So we moved this in our utility, so in our label.ts file. And yes, so I know already the code is just refactoring locally for me, so it will be easier to review things. Like here as well, text shadow styles, that one. So this, just to ensure it's in there. Oh yeah, it's that piece of code. Yes. However, so that was the condition there. Follow process. Oh, okay, I understand now. That's in there. Oh, yeah, sorry, it was not the right one. Here, and that one, it's... See, we still have... yeah, no, that's fine. Yes. Just to make sure I can generate... I'm not sure why, it's a bit slow. I will just... that was my previous commit. That's what I did before, earlier. We can just show it. You see, it's just to show the indicator. I will show it to you here, the Nova and the health rating clearer, especially when the background is yellow and the text is white. It's harder to read. So here I will do refactoring, move variables and okie variables, and that will be, how can I call it, shadow styles and text shadow styles to label functions, move logic into their own functions, their own reusable functions to be reused and to be more readable. Perfect. And now what I will do, I will quickly go to Safari, and here I will go to my GitHub. I will just paste the link of my clean code book. So it's this one, Good.js Code, where actually I speak about it. Oops, save descriptive. Yeah, so this it has to self-document to be documented. Yes. So that was yeah, don't comment on what it does, write what it does. Extremely important. And reusable portion. Here I'm speaking also about the one thing. A function should only do one thing as well. And then yes, so basically I would suggest you to have a look and to readable name functions, to have a look and to let me know your feedback as well on this. It's quite a long book, but you have quite a lot in there. All right, so now we are done and I can do git push.